guys? Well, we're back on the road again. This time we're traveling 2 hours from our home in Kamloops, BC to a little town just outside of Salmon Arm, BC called SICAMOUS. So SICAMOUS is the houseboat capital of Canada. And there's a nice little campground there that we go there, and it's got full hookups, a pool, and Wi-Fi. So because you're going just for a couple days just to relax, and we got a couple cool recipes to make. See if Andrew's burning pigeon comes out. We got the beautiful Kenzie. With the summer of Kenzie continues. We had a huge lightning storm last night, so the hot temperatures kind of broke. So right now it's 25 Celsius, 77 Fahrenheit. So that's a lot better than 30, 35 that we've been experiencing. So far, the smoke's kind of come down in BC, which is, thank God, because it looked like it was getting worse. But clear skies all the way, and it's about a 2-hour drive, 114 kilometers to get there. So we will head over to SICAMOUS, BC. Hey everybody, my name is Andrew Adley. After a workplace accident, I was left as a above-knee amputee. I had a decision to make. Get busy living or get busy dying. Obviously, you only have one life, so I made a decision to get busy living, exploring every opportunity that's presented to me. Tune in every week for different adventures, both from accessibility standpoint to adventures with my family and friends. And every adventure begins with one leg at a time. So we got all set up here. So we're in SICAMOUS RV. It's an old KOA. So that's what our setup is. You can see we got the Canadian flag up. Of course, there's Shrek. Lieutenant's out front. And I don't know if you guys watched the last video, the one in the shoe swap, but I got that cover replaced.
You're gonna get all broken.
Swap, but I got that cover replaced. The one I ripped off the tree. There's the new cover up there. The awning is slightly twisted, doesn't close all the way, but it closes most of the way. I'm not going to really do anything about it. It's $20,000 to replace it, so. Time for my afternoon painkillers and nap time after doing that huge setup.
Time to do dishes. Time a little soap. Go grab another dish. Right there. These need to go in here. Why is that cold? It's still cold and hot. That's cold. That's weird. Let's go check the panel. The water's still on. That's weird. Daddy? Daddy, the water's cold.
What?
I turned it on hot, and it's really cold.
Is the panel on?
Panel's perfectly fine, it's on. I checked it multiple times, it's weird.
Okay, I better get up and go have a look.
Okay.
Well, hey guys. Apparently Kenzie started filming me without me. Okay. Well, let's go figure out what's going on with the hot water tank. What is going on with the panel? Brand new trailer, you think you can rely on it, but apparently not. So first thing is, let's go check the breaker. This is our setup out back here at this campground. There's the power. The hose is up for the Pooper Flusher 9000. There's the pipe. And then the white one is the fresh water coming into the trailer, and you can see I've got a T on it. And actually, before anybody says any in the comments, I do have a reducer. So breakers are both on. You can see that the orange cord there is Shrek. Because of Shrek in the hoist and everything in there, I keep it plugged in. It's got a battery maintainer to it. Anybody have any experience with these things? The only experience I've got is just like a cabin one. So, okay, so looks like all the connections are good. The doohickeys are doing doohickey things, I think. Huh. Uh-oh. Let me get back to you and go do some research.
A little later.
Okay, let's go online and see what it is. GE WH6. There it is. Domestic hot water tank. Not working.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix your Dometic hot water heater. I purchased 2 brand new travel trailers, and on both of them, the Dometic hot water heater would not work. And thank you to Good Sam Tech Service.
Oh, is that a fuse? Or a diode?
Viewing right now. There's a piece of wire a few inches long, and in the center there's a diode. The purpose is to shut off the hot water heater if it overheats. Well, it turns out that diode is defective in many of the brand new Dometic hot water heaters.
Huh, let's go have a look.
It looks like right there. You can purchase it. We paid $30 for it out on the road. You can probably get it cheaper.
So that's what our panel looks like, guys. I've got gas or electric. I tried electric, but it kept blowing the breaker, so I think it's not a good electrical system at this campground, so I switched over to gas. This is all our other gauges. So let's go out and look at this thermal coupler. So let's go out and have a look. Hopefully it's something simple. We don't have any more camping trips planned yet, but we were planning on going out. I don't want to book anything with all the wildfires in BC, so let's go out and have a look. So there's our panel again. Connections are super tight. Sorry, it's hard to see in here. Huh. Okay, so that was our problem. This little tiny thing here, it's called a thermal dye something, was bad. And it was the second one here. I just basically jumped it, and now the hot water tank's working. So if any of you guys out there have this Dometic WH6 GEA, maybe you should get some of these. They're $12 for 2 on Amazon, so saves your bacon. I don't know. Never a dull moment. At least that was a quick fix. It wasn't working on electric and it wasn't working on propane. There it is, all working. And you can see right underneath there, up right there, that second wire in is the one I passed. And there's the burner working. So, if you guys are ever doing lots of RVing, I suggest buy that kit from Amazon. I'll put a link in it. No affiliate or anything. It's just, I wish I would have had an extra one here, but now I'm bypassing it. And it says for short term it's fine. So I'll put a description on the bottom exactly what it does, but it's called a thermal coupler diode. So. So welcome to Burning Meat with Andrew. Tonight we're going to do Philly's cheesesteaks. So they're going to be Bison cheesesteaks. So everything I've read, I'm doing a Bison flank steak. Oh. Okay. So everything I've read, it says that flank steak is very... because it's lean, it's bison, but it's very lean and it's very tough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the oven at 350 and put it in for about an hour. The oven in the trailers, it's more like 325, so it's less than 350, so it sounds worse. So what I did last night is I marinated the flank steak. That's what it looks like there. So I marinated the flank steak in a can of beer, Bud Light. Sorry, tried to grab my tongs. I don't know where my tongs are. There's my tongs. So I marinated in a can of Bud Light, and then I put seasoning in it: dill, salt and pepper, paprika, and just a hint of garlic salt. So that's what the marinade looks like there. And I'm just gonna marinate the steak again, and then I'm going to cover it up in the oven just so it doesn't go dry. So keep a little bit left over, and then I'm going to cover it up and put it in the oven. So we'll see you in about an hour. Okay, so this is what we're dangling with. We got some red onion, some marbled cheese, just the Costco pre-sliced stuff. Unfortunately, you guys are gonna have to cover your face for a second. Canned mushrooms. Yuck. I'd rather go real mushrooms, but my daughter only eats canned mushrooms. Now, what the difference is, I have no idea, but she won't eat them. So, normally I would also put peppers in a Philly cheesesteak, but apparently she doesn't like that either. I don't know. Kids these days. And then we are dangling with up here. I bought some really... Oh, there they are. Some really nice hoagie buns. Now, normally I would do like a brioche bun. I mean, that would be better, but these days you kind of gotta double down, so these buns will also work for hot dogs. We're doing smokies a different night, so you know, you kind of got to go with what you got to go. Sorry for the air conditioner. It's 30 something degrees outside, so big bone kids sweat a lot. So let's get on cooking. Okay, so we're doing red onion. Now, I personally prefer a yellow onion, just because I think it looks better. But and yep, you guessed it, I still don't know how to cut an onion. So any chefs out there that want to give me some tips, let me know. The gross mushrooms. I mean, I know they're mushrooms. They're Money's mushrooms, which we pass them on the way to my leg appointments, but I don't know. That's what they look like. I don't know, they don't taste the same. I know they're good for shelf life and stuff, but they just don't taste the same. Okay, welcome back to Burning Meat with Andrew. Our frying pan here. Turn the burner on. Burner's on. And we're gonna put some butter. Not that much. Butter in there. We're gonna put the onions in here. Undoes. There you go. Lots of undoes. Because we can always use them in eggs after, so might as well cook them up and use them up. But let's break them down first. Get you guys in closer. That's what I'm dangling with there. I actually shut the meat off because the bison I was reading, it needs to be done medium rare. So it's just resting right now. And then, unfortunately, because it's a flank steak, I'm going to cut it in really small pieces. Fake mushrooms. I'm worried it might be too tough. Use our tongs. Get them all in there. Oh, it's the microwave. Go forward. Let's have a look. Yeah, that'll work. So that's just garlic powder and butter. And that will go on our buns. Okay, so welcome back here. That's my bison. Kenzie buttered up all the buns, so they're sitting there ready to go. Now, I overdid the bison. They said medium rare, so this is medium well done. So it's a fairly tough, I'm worried about this one, guys. It's a fairly tough cut of meat. Now, I don't have a lot of feeling in my hands, so this does hurt, but not that much. You can see the steam come off the meat. So each one of these we're gonna put some meat. Move you guys closer there. So right, Mackenzie standing. Or Mackenzie can get here. Okay. So this is the meat going on the hoagies. You can see it's gonna be a virgin Philly cheesesteak, and Andrew burning meat with Andrew version. Okay. There we go. So then Kenzie's got the mushrooms and onions right here. We're gonna put them down. What do you think, Kenz?
They look good.
Okay.
I think that one needs some more meat than that one.
Okay. So I don't know if we'll be able to eat them with our hands or if this is going to be a fork and good. So that's what it looks like before it goes in the oven. And then we just have the oven on 350, so this one's off about 20 degrees. So and we'll just put them in like that. I think there. And maybe you'll just set a timer here. We'll maybe go 5 minutes. Nope. About 50 minutes. 0500 start. So we'll get back to you once we pull them out of the oven. So that's what they came out like, guys. So I was telling Kenzie, you know, other recipes I know that I cut corners. In this, I didn't. I marinated. I mean, I unthawed the meat properly, marinated it properly, had everything properly. So I really hope it's good. The only thing I wish I would have known is this cut's a fairly hard cut. But good to know my daughter's got that much faith in me that she's already got a backup plan in her head saying she'll have ramen noodles if it's bad. So that's how much faith they have in me already. Okay, so first bites here. We preemptively got our steak knives.
Not breaded mushroom.
Okay. Not bad. Bison cheesesteaks. I think I did okay.
8 hours later.
Well, hey there, guys. So, the end of another trip here. So, it's finally raining. Finally. And there's no wind. It's dead calm. So, this should help the forest fire situation. The temperatures drop, so it's probably 20 Celsius. What is that? 69 Fahrenheit-ish. And it's finally dropped, and we couldn't be happier. Kenzie got out of the pool because it's raining, and she wasn't upset because she was like, finally rain. It'll help break down the smoke and get things back under control. Thank you guys so much for going on this trip with me to SICAMOUS Resort, RV, and Campground. I'll put a link down below. I highly recommend it. It's actually for a parking lot. It's got lots of trees. The hookups are really good. I was just noticing in the trees, you can also, there's sites where it's fully treed and all you get is water and power, which is really great too. So if you're just staying short term, then you don't need the full hookups. It's a pretty awesome place. I don't know if the camera probably won't pick it up, but hopefully you guys see those drops of rain. That's real. Let's see if I can wiggle this. You see that? There we go. So it is finally raining, and there's So it's actually raining a good bit, which is awesome. I don't think anybody minds it after the hot weather we've just got through and all the forest fires out here. It's great. It's great. Just a reminder, I release videos every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Friday's just a short, and Wednesdays and Sundays are full length. Whatever we're up to. During the summer, I'm obviously with Kenzie because she's out of school, so we're always doing stuff. And then during the summer, it's me and whoever else. I appreciate you watching this video. If you guys will consider subscribing, I'd really appreciate it. If not, then I just appreciate watching to this point. Have yourself a great afternoon or night or morning, depending on where you're at.
Bye.
Catch you on the next one.